Welcome back to KB's Kingdom, Cooking with KP, and today I'm taking you way back to the 70s. Yes, that's right, the 1970s. I'm going to show you how to make terrine, and this is going to be a chicken, mushroom and asparagus terrine. First thing I've got is some foil, just some aluminium foil, and I've got that sitting on a little saucer, a little plate, and I'm putting down a bit of commercially available honey mustard. Put down our chicken breast, and then over the top once again our honey mustard, and this is going to act like a little bit of a marinade for the chicken. It's going to give it a little bit more flavour, and simply all we need to do is fold that foil up and make a nice little parcel. Not too tight, not too loose, just nice and gentle. In the meantime, I've already got water in a pan, and I'm bringing that up to a bit of temperature so we can create some steam. I'm putting my bamboo steamer basket down, making sure it's centered, and in goes our chicken straight into that steamer basket, just like that. Very, very simple process. Put the lid on. I'm going to set a timer. I'm going to check it every 20 minutes. This breast was around about 500 grams, maybe a little bit more, and we cooked those off for around about 50 minutes. Just double checking with my instant read probe electronic thermometer. I'm happy with that. I'm going to set that aside and let that cool, and that's going to help firm up the meat. Do not unwrap it. Check your water level in your pan. If need be, just top it up a little bit. I've got a bunch of asparagus. I've cut the tails off, or the woody little ends that tends to come with asparagus. Very, very basic. I've got a piece of baking paper which I've cut some little holes in, just to allow the steam to come through. Just make sure that's sitting flat, and all we need to do now is put our asparagus straight on top of that paper. Very, very easy to do. These are going to take about 8 minutes, maybe 9. We want them still with a bit of crunch, but we also want them cooked off just slightly. We don't want the raw asparagus. You could grill them if you wish. Steaming seems to be the way to go. Once they're done, you'll see the colour change. It'll be vibrant green. We can take those off and let those cool down. Leave the piece of paper in, because our next ingredient is going to go straight on top of that paper. And all that is roughly sliced Spanish onions, or red onion if you wish. And we're just going to put those in, and again for around about 8 minutes, just so they're just cooked. I'm going to take those out, put those aside, and let those cool down. In the meantime, I've also made up another piece of that paper, as you can see there, and I'm going to lay down 4 or 5 nice large button mushrooms, or portobello mushrooms if you wish to go that way. Portobellos would work quite nicely actually. I'm going to put those in. I'm going to steam those again just until they're just cooked. We don't want them too soggy. Okay, our chicken breast has cooled down, and all I'm going to do is use a filleting knife, put my head in front of the camera, and just cut through nice little slices of this chicken breast. Save all that trouble, and there you go, all those beautiful slices of that steamed chicken breast. And you can see the yellow of the mustard and how that has got in. Now, we need to make up our aspec. I've got a litre of chicken stock. Now, aspec, traditionally, you used to be able to buy in the 70s. You can't anymore. An aspec you can make yourself, but it's a very long process of boiling chicken feet and all these other parts of the chicken to make up a really gelatinous type liquid. So I've got a very small loaf pan, just a very inexpensive one, a little bit of spray oil, and that spray oil is to help keep some cling wrap stuck to the inside, and that is what is going to hold our terrine. Now simply all we need to do is layer all our vegetables and our chicken in any way you like. This is the way I preferred and decided to do it. You can follow this if you wish. If you don't, do it your own way. So, as I said, aspec was really popular back in the 70s. Came in different types of flavours, or you could actually make different types of flavours using a gelatinous type base. Today we just use gelatin. So what I'm doing here is just making up what is going to be this amazing cross section. This is served cold, perfect for just as an entree or in summer or in the higher heats. So just layering up my chicken, and here I'm adding 2 nice big teaspoons of gelatin. And here I made a mistake. I did my calculations wrong. It should have been 4 teaspoons of gelatin. So if you're going to try and make this one at home, which I wish you do, use 4 teaspoons of powdered gelatin. While that stock is nice and hot, we're going to mix that through. Something I did forget to mention, that 1 litre of stock, we reduced that down quite considerably, around about nearly by half, and it's going to give it a nice strong chickeny flavour. Okay, our gelatin has been dissolved, and now it is time just to pour it over nice and slowly over our chicken and vegetable mix that we have in this loaf tin. So slowly with a ladle, pour it over and fill it all the way to the top. Make sure you have a tray sitting aside ready to transfer this. It will overflow as things cool down. So again, saving you all of this drama of me having to put every single spoon in and you having to watch it in real time, I'm speeding this up. And you can do this with seafood and using seafood stock. You can use it with beef and beef stock, like a rare roast beef. That'd be fine too. So fold your edges over the top of your prepared mixture. Give it another layer of cling film, just like we're doing there. As you can see, my hands have changed. It's always handy to have someone help you make this as an assistant to the side. That's going on a tray into the fridge, minimum 12 hours, better 24 hours. 24 hours later, we're just going to peel off our cling film, unwrap those edges, just like I'm doing there. And yes, I was born in the 70s, or actually I was born in 70, so I've had a lot of experience with this crazy food they used to make way back when. Some of it was great, some of it wasn't, but this is a real fun dish to have. Put your little baking dish down on top of a board or on top of a plate and quickly invert it, and now we can just take the little pan off and we're left with some of that cling film. We just slowly, carefully peel that cling film off, and all of a sudden there we have it. There is our 1970s asparagus, mushroom and chicken terrine. That jelly's got that beautiful chicken flavour to it. We have that beautiful steamed chicken, and all you do is simply just get a knife, make sure that knife's got a little bit of heat to it, and it will cut through this quite nice and easily. If you want to try something retro, this is a great way to go. I've got tons of recipes in old cookbooks that use this aspect or in this type of cooking. It's a lot of fun, and it's a great way to incorporate everything all into a small portion. If you like this video, hit that like button. As you know, it gives me confidence. Hit that notifications bell. You'll be notified every time a new video comes up. But more importantly, I want you to come and join the family. Please hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. I will see you or catch you next time.